Yo, what's good? It's your boy Derek Brunch here at SportsView360.com. And today I just want to talk about discussing whether Saints offensive coordinator Klint Kubiak and his staff should be retained going into next season with a new head coach. I've been seeing online, recently since the firing of Dennis Allen, even leading up to the firing of Dennis Allen, a lot of people discuss, Klint Kubiak being retained with his staff and running back with him next season under a new head coach. A lot of people were for it, and there was some out there that were against that idea. And for me, I'm not sure if I want Klint Kubiak back, man, as an offensive coordinator. Especially if we go with a defensive minded guy like a Mike Vrabel. Klint Kubiak, from what I've seen, my impression of Klint Kubiak, man, is that what happened to the ability to adjust? What happened to making? I'm like, we lose our Saints lose their best players, on the offensive line. We lose a few wide receivers, and the offense just loses its identity. You couldn't scheme nobody open. You couldn't make no wide receiver better than what they were. You couldn't make Mason Titman look better than what he was. Bud Means, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Everything was all about the starters. Everything was all about what Eric McCoy can do. Alvin Kamara, Taysom Hill. And once those players like McCoy and Hill got injured, it was just like a entirely different program. Kind of resembled what we saw with Pete Carmichael. But the thing is, Pete Carmichael offense was more productive than that. We couldn't get nobody open. Nobody could get separation. I wasn't impressed, man. I wasn't impressed. And I think that to say that we should bring back Klint Kubiak as the OC based off of those games against the Panthers and Dallas to start the season, that's kind of dangerous, man. Because that's a small sample size of what he is about. You know what I'm saying? And he's dealt with injuries before, man. This ain't Kubiak's first time as an offensive coordinator. So he's not somebody that's green. He's an offensive coordinator with the Minnesota Vikings and offensive coordinator with the Denver Broncos. So this ain't his first time dealing with injuries. It just ain't, with massive injuries. But I wouldn't bring back. I don't know if I would bring back Klint Kubiak, man. I just wasn't impressed by what I saw, man. I wasn't impressed by what I saw once the injuries started to pile up. I didn't see his ability to adapt. I didn't see it, to adapt and overcome. Because we're being honest, during this losing skid, if you'd have won at least two of these games out of this 7-game losing streak, you'd be in better shape, a lot better shape. You know what I'm saying? You could have been 4-0 to start the season. Now, the Atlanta game, you had it in the bag. You really can't fault Kubiak on that one too much, the play calling, because of the Paulson Adebo penalty. But you get what I'm saying. You get what I'm trying to say. You know what I'm saying? It might be, I think, because if you decide to run it back with Kubiak, You know what I'm saying? Just basing it off of what happened in week 1 and week 2, I think you limit yourself. You limit the possibilities of what you can hire that's out there. You know? But if we go with a defensive-minded coach again, it's going to be crucial to get that hire down pat, to get that hire of the offensive coordinator, finding the right guy. You know what I'm saying? It's going to be crucial. You know, but I think if we get an offensive guy, I think he might be the play caller. You know, they may retain Kubiak. I don't know if he's going to take a demotion because a new guy comes in. He's probably going to want to call his own plays. I mean, and then they do bring him back. He could be an OC, but he could be like Pete Carmichael. You know, where you got the play caller, that's the head coach, but you got the de facto offensive coordinator that's not really calling the plays, like Joe Woods was with Dennis Allen. You know what I'm saying? So I wasn't all too impressed with Klint Kubiak once those injuries start to pile up. You know, because it was like I didn't see the creativity with the offense. I didn't see how deep in this bag can he really get when adversity strikes. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. You know what I'm saying? Now, other people may view it differently. You know, so we'll see how it all play out, man. But the next few days, a day or two from here, I'm gonna go over my list of my choices, my top candidates for the new head coach of the New Orleans Saints, and go a little more into detail on bringing Kubiak back as the OC. But we never know how it all gonna play out, man, because Mickey Loomis is unpredictable, especially with the way he can be sometimes. And everything is still on the table. Everything is on the table right now. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if Kubiak gets an interview. He most likely will get an opportunity to interview for this job, the head coaching job, but we'll see how that all play out. All right, so that's for y'all for right now, man. Give me a like, comment, subscribe to the channel. Let me know how you feel. Do you think Klint Kubiak and the staff should be retained with the new regime in 2025? And also check out sportsview360.com/Saints for latest content on the New Orleans Saints organization. Have a blessed day. Peace. I'm out. Do that.